Good morning, St. Paul's. Today is Thursday, March 12th, and you're watching Wolf TV, bringing you the latest news, sports, entertainment, and everything in between. We are live, and we have a great show for you today. Here are the announcements for today. There will be a 4-H club meeting today in the theater at lunch. Attention Wolf Nation, it's time to sign up for the March Madness 3-on-3 basketball tournament. See the Wolf Nation Instagram for full details. Several golfers are scheduled to check out at 1:45 on Thursday to play in a golf match at Money Hill. A new club called the Wolves for Artificial Intelligence has just started. The club will focus on learning about artificial intelligence, how it's used in the real world, discussions, no prior experience is needed, and all students are welcome. If you're interested in business, computer science, or just want to learn more about AI, consider stopping by. The meetings are held in room L207. If you want to know more, ask juniors Jake Bergeron and Daniel Evsgerd for more information. Now it's time for fate to choose today's King of the Streets contender. Today's challenger is Vincent Marino. If you have courage, and if you believe that life is a little more than a series of opportunities to earn greatness, then come to the Wolf TV studio on the first floor of Benilde in the library now. And now it's time for some happy birthdays. We wish a very special day to the following Wolves. Presley Alleman, and that's it. Happy birthday, everyone. Here at Wolf TV, we wish you a great day and good fortune. Now let's look at today's news. 3 vessels were hit by projectiles near the Strait of Hormuz. Witnesses said that they heard loud airstrikes and heavy anti-aircraft fire Wednesday, and columns of smoke made the sky overcast as a layer of gray dust settled over the city. Shipping traffic through the strategically vital Strait of Hormuz has ground to a near standstill since the U.S. and Israel launched airstrikes on Iran on February 28th. Iran has retaliated by targeting ships trying to pass through the strait, with several incidents reported in recent days. The waterway is a narrow maritime corridor that connects the Persian Gulf and the Gulf of Oman. Roughly 20% of global oil and gas typically passes through it. The price of crude oil has risen to over $100 per barrel as Iran continues attacking shipping lanes and disputing the supply chain. The U.S. Department of Energy stated, "We're in the midst of a significant disruption in the short term to fix the security of energy flow for the long term." The International Energy Agency says the world is facing the largest supply disruption in the history of the global oil market. Around 2,000 people have so far been killed in the conflict, according to governments in the region, including 1,300 in Iran.
Severe weather was forecasted across the region Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday night, with risks of high wind, large hail, torrential rainfall, and isolated tornadoes. The multi-day event, which could bring strong winds, floods, and tornadoes, comes as parts of the country are trying to recover from recent tornadoes that killed 6 people in Michigan and Oklahoma. The tornado risk continues this week for most of the Midwest and Southwest. In southern Michigan, an EF3 tornado moved through, causing devastating damage with wind speeds up to 150 miles per hour. In Oklahoma, tornadoes tore through the western and central parts of the state. All of this occurred on Friday, March 6th, with warnings and discussions going on across the country for days after. Dangerous weather is still forecasted throughout the rest of the week, from Tuesday to Friday. The East Coast is starting to see warmer temperatures, with New York seeing its first 60-degree day since November. Wolves. At night, tornadoes are very hard to see. Stay safe out there and have a way to be warned at night. Now here comes Wolf TV Trivia.
Now let's look at today's sports news. With NFL free agency underway, the New Orleans Saints have been busy reshaping their roster. The biggest signing comes in the backfield. The Saints have added running back Travis Etienne, formerly of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Etienne gives New Orleans an explosive playmaker who can run between tackles and also contribute in the passing game. The Saints also signed guard David Edwards, who is regarded as the best defensive lineman in free agency. He has most recently played with the Buffalo Bills. At tight end, New Orleans added veteran pass catcher Noah Fant, giving the Saints another option in the passing game. But free agency also means some familiar faces are moving on. Longtime Saints linebacker Demario Davis has departed after 8 seasons with the team. Davis is heading back to the New York Jets, the franchise where he began his career. There are also growing questions around the future of star running back Alvin Kamara. Following the Etienne signing, though, the team has not made any official announcement regarding his status. Overall, the Saints' early free agency strategy appears focused on improving offensive playmakers while maintaining key depth across the roster. And with several weeks of off-season moves still ahead, the Saints may not be done yet.
After a long break from Premier League updates, we're back. Honestly, not a whole lot has changed. Arsenal is still leading the league with 67 points, and Man City trails behind them by 7 points with 60. The margin between second and third is quite a jump, as Manchester United sits in third place with a total of 51 points. Aston Villa is tied with Man United for third place, and the only thing separating them is 6 goals. Villa takes on United on Sunday in a match that will play a huge role in the outcome of the season. Chelsea currently sits in 5th place with 48 points and is trying to claw their way into the Champions League again. Surprisingly, the bottom of the league is a tighter race than the top. Tottenham is currently in 16th and is only 1 point off of relegation. Burnley and Wolves sit in the 19th and 20th and are hoping to make a late season push to stay in the Premier League. The season is slowly nearing its end, and it will definitely come down to the wire. Now it's time for Song of the Day.
Now let's take a look at the world of entertainment and other things. A 35-year-old Florida woman was arrested after allegedly opening fire with a rifle at Rihanna's Beverly Hills mansion. According to police reports, the suspect fired multiple rounds from inside her white Tesla, which was parked across the street from the property. Rihanna was reportedly home during the incident, though no injuries were reported. One bullet penetrated a wall of the residence, and others struck the gate and surrounding areas. Oritz was taken into custody without further incident, and officers recovered the rifle along with spent casings from her vehicle. She has been charged with attempted murder and is being held on $10.2 million bail, which investigators still working to determine a motive.
Let's take a look at another episode of Gary's Faves, where Wolf TV reporter Gary Miller breaks down all his favorite movies. Take it away, Gary.
Hey guys, it's Gary again, and today I want to talk to you guys about Incredibles 2, which came out on June 15, 2018. This movie is about the Incredible family being separated and put into danger by the evil villain Screenslaver with the help of some of their close friends, including Frozone. They are able to defeat the villain. I loved watching this movie, and Violet is my favorite character. I rate this movie a 10 out of 10. If you haven't watched it yet, you should definitely check it out.
It's time for another live round of King of the Streets. Calling all challengers, if you think you got what it takes to be King of the Streets, scan the QR codes around campus to place yourself in the random pool of challengers. If you hear your name at the top of the show, you'll have your shot at challenging the King of the Street live on air. You know the drill. Winner stays, loser takes a hike. Every match must end with the loser saying to the winner, "Thank you for humbling me." This phrase is a show of respect in our culture. The current King of the Street is Trey Sanji in his first title defense. Fighters, enjoy your struggle.
welcome back to King of the Street. Unfortunately, Hansberger's not here, so I have to do this all solo. So we have Trey Sanji versus Vincent Marino. So they're choosing their characters right now. Trey's going with E Honda, and Vincent's going with Docilin. I think that's how you say that. So now they're choosing their attack levels.
Bolt to 1.
Go down. Go down. There you go. Nope, no. Alright. They're going to the US of A.
That's right, Ben.
USA. Round 1, fight.
Alright, round 1 begins. So,
Ooh,
Oh.
instant attack with Honda. Can Dhalsim come back? This could be close. Ooh, but it looks like Honda does his signature 1,000 hand slap, and that
Trey
does
takes
it for
round
Dhalsim.
1.
Trey wins.
alright, we're going to round 2 now.
Can Vincent make a comeback? Let's see.
Going into the offensive, but you just
Ooh.
can't beat that bunch of hits from... Oh!
Ooh, ooh, that went fast.
That was like 4 seconds.
Honda is a force to be reckoned with, that's for sure, folks.
And now it is time for the traditional handshake.
Thank you for humbling me.
That's our show for today, Wolves. Thank you for watching Wolf TV, and until next time, let's make it a great day.